Alarming new report finding guns became the #1 cause of death among children and adolescents in 2020. ABC's Alex Brochet joins us now from Washington with more, including the latest example of gun violence in our nation's capital. Alex, good morning.
Hey, Whit, picture this. It is Friday afternoon. Your child is just minutes from getting out of school for the weekend, and then you get the alert that their school is under lockdown because of an active shooter. D.C. police believe that 23-year-old Raymond Spencer is the lone person of interest, saying a suspect opened fire from a sniper-like position in an apartment building on a crowded street below, injuring 4 people in the process, including a 12-year-old child. It is one of the latest instances of gun violence affecting children here in the U.S. Already this year, there have been at least 480 gun-related deaths in children and teens, more than 1,100 injuries, and it's building on a troubling trend found in a new CDC report. Data now shows that in the year 2020, firearms were the #1 cause of death in the U.S. for those between the ages of 1 and 19, overtaking car accidents. Gun-related deaths for this group up almost 30% from the year before, and that jump largely attributed to a rise in murders. Now, as for the shooting here in D.C. yesterday, late last night, the chief of police said the alleged suspect was found dead in the apartment building as police tried to break in. Authorities uncovering more than half a dozen firearms and multiple rounds of ammunition. Right now, they believe those guns were all obtained illegally. All his victims are in stable condition. John?
All right, thank you, Alex.
And we have new video from the shooting death of a security guard as police search for witnesses who were right there and did absolutely nothing to help the man. Right now, Atlanta police need your help finding 5 people. Take a look at your screen. One is the shooter. Another is a man who sat nearby as the man was killed. 3 others came up on the man's body and seemed to have stolen from him as he lay dying on the ground. This happened on Cleveland Avenue in Atlanta. Ron Jones walks us through this video. Now, a warning, it's very disturbing and may be disturbing to you, but hopefully it can help find the killer.
This is 51-year-old Anthony Frazier, a security guard. He has no idea he has just 15 seconds left in the land of the living. He's an unfortunate target. It happened Monday in broad daylight at 387 Cleveland Avenue Southwest, just blocks from I-75. Watch closely as Frazier steps out of his SUV. There's a guy behind him in a black long-sleeve t-shirt, ball cap, and camouflage backpack. Police say without hesitation, Frazier is shot in the head. After gunning him down, the suspect appears to rifle through the victim's belongings. Investigators say this heartless criminal seems unfazed by who may be watching and continues to possibly take whatever he can. Do you recognize this guy? As he walks away, notice the witness who saw it all go down sitting on the curb. He didn't run as the unknown shooter walks by. He appears to acknowledge him. The witness sits there even after the suspect appears to drop a handgun. Then that witness walks by the victim, shaking his head. Before you know it, 3 more people show up, and one appears to possibly search Frazier too. Police want that cold-hearted killer off the street and want to talk to these potential witnesses as well.
Just so awful. And right now, Crime Stoppers is offering a $2,000 reward for any information leading to an arrest.
Tonight with the search for a gunman who killed a mom in front of her 3 kids in East Point.
Tracy A. McPeer has new information from police on the suspect who hasn't yet been caught. Tracy?
That's right. I just got off the phone with police who tell me they expect to release a photo of the suspect in the morning. Now, the mom of the victim telling me she has no idea what her daughter was doing at that recording studio where she was killed.
When she left, I was thinking that she was going home to prepare the kids for the next day, because she works for Amazon. She works at night.
Archivia Conwell says she thought her daughter Tanasia was heading to work at Amazon Friday night. It would be the last time she saw her alive.
My daughter's 26 years old, just moved into her new apartment, just got her a brand new car. All she wanted to do was just take care of her kids, watch them grow.
According to East Point Police, Tanasia Conwell was shot around 6:30 p.m. on Friday night at the studio on Nabel Avenue. Her mom says Tanasia's 3 children witnessed the shooting. Her 5-year-old son, Connie, was the first to call someone to alert them that something was wrong.
And told his dad that a boy had shot his mom. His father called me, and when I called my daughter, I never got an answer from her. And that's not like her.
As Conwell grieves, she worries too about how the kids have been traumatized.
So when you have a 3-year-old that cries in her sleep, when you have a 5 and a 7-year-old that toss and turn all night long, having bad dreams, you know, that's something that no one should ever have to go through.
Her family now desperate to have the killer caught.
And I know that God is going to see to it that justice is done. I would not say rest in peace just yet until I see justice done for my granddaughter.
While Connie shared this with us about how he will remember his mom.
She loved me. And
your sisters?
And my brother and my sisters, and I miss her so much.
All right, Shalom, Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash, giving double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the brothers out here laboring in this truth with sincerity. And shalom to the few sisters that watch. And today I'm going to get into a quick lesson about the gun violence. As you can see, this article, it says, what is behind the rise in gun-related violence in the U.S.? And we know, us in this truth, we know ultimately it's by way of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But, this article was published on April 24th of 2022, which is a couple of days ago. And it says, so far this year, there have already been 154 mass shootings in the United States. Hey, man, and it's just April. So, imagine what it's going to be like by, July. It says, new data shows the leading cause of death among children in 2020 was gun-related injuries. And that was in 2020. So, crime has went up since then. So, hey, man, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai just putting the spirit on these people to wax worse and worse, Ultimately, man, this gun situation, man, that's Esau's blessing, man. So he's polluted the whole earth with this blessing. All around the world, it is gun violence, man. Gun violence. It says gun violence is surging across the U.S. So far this year, there has already been 154 mass shootings, and new data shows the leading cause of death among children in 2020 was gun-related injuries, Salaki. And it was something in the article about the amount of guns that they calculated. Oh, here it is. It says, Jennifer Macia, she says, yes, all types of crime actually are going down, but gun violence is going up, probably because there are 400 million guns in civilians' hands in this country. And that's just an estimate. It's probably a whole lot more guns out there. Because, they got this thing now called ghost guns. So where you can make your own gun in your home, You don't need a permit. You don't need nothing. You could just order the parts and make the guns in your home. So this is just an estimate, So we know that number is a lot higher than that. And, and right here it says, last week, as you know, Georgia became the 25th state to eliminate the need for a concealed carry permit. So that means in half of the country, now you can carry a concealed gun with no permit and no training, which, that really didn't matter no way. because you know you got all kind of people out here that's been killing with guns forever, you know, whether they had a permit or not. So that really don't matter. But and Salakia for that, you know, I should have got a scripture. Salakia. We're gonna start out with the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and we're gonna start at verse 3. It says, "And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, Mashiach, and shall deceive many." You know, the point is on down, you know, but we wanna get the context of what's going on. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars, rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, Salakia, but the end is not yet." And we seeing that right now, you know, a lot of rumors of wars going on. You know, that's one thing to look for. And verse 7, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. There shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places." Okay, that's another sign. You know, you see Russia going up against, you know, America. You know, it hadn't really escalated like it is going to. But, you know, there's kingdom against kingdom. And famines, you know, you got all kind of food processing places that caught fire all of a sudden, you know, suspiciously. So that famine is coming, man. Pestilence, you know, we had the situation that went on, you know, with the jab and everything. And verse 8, it says, "All these are the beginning of sorrows. Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake." So that lets you know that Jesus, people that's out there pushing Jesus, they not gonna be hated. You know, Jesus is accepted all around the world. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua is an enemy to the rest of these nations, man. And his name is hated. You know, it says his name is dreadful among the heathen, man. So we know it ain't talking about no Jesus. You know what I mean? It says, "And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall rise, and shall deceive many." So we see a lot of that going on right now. It says, but this the point. "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." And that's what's going on. The love of many is waxing cold, and iniquity is abounding. And let's go into abound. Shall abound.
Strong's G 4129. Plethuno.
And it says to increase, to abound, to multiply. So iniquity, man, it seems like it's so much wickedness going on right now. So you can't even keep up. Things that, you know, that were happening, but now it's happening like at a rapid pace. You know, murders, robberies, rapes, mothers killing kids, fathers killing women. You know, it's like a natural thing now. You know, it's like you're getting desensitized to it. And it says the love of many shall wax cold. So let's go into what it says for shall wax cold.
Strong's G 5594. Psucho. Psucho.
Suko. And it says to breathe, but gently, like that, like that. Okay, we know what cold, you know, wax and cold. So let's let's just get the definition of a let's just look up a cold person. Okay, it's got a cold-hearted person, which is this is basically what it is. Waxing cold, being a cold-hearted person. It says a cold-hearted person does not feel any affection or sympathy towards other people. A cold-hearted killer. And that's what waxing cold. Heartless, harsh, detached, indifferent. So that's what being a cold waxing cold is. You just a cold-hearted person, man. No love. And all this stems from Babylon the Great, man. You know, you got these video games that's desensitizing kids with guns. TV is desensitizing people, showing murders. You know, you got all these shows, First 48s, and all these horror movies, man. It's just wickedness, man. Music, not to speak about this music that's out, man. This drill music, this so-called, you know, gangster rap, or whatever they want to call it these days, man. You know, it's all a matter of wickedness, man. And it's desensitizing people, making them think it's normal to do these things, man. Whether you raping somebody, robbing somebody, killing somebody, just, you know, not killing, but just murdering somebody. And there's no age discrimination with these people, man. You know, they'll just kill you in cold blood for no reason. You know, so, hey, us in this truth, man, we got to be circumspect, man, and just watch, be vigilant, and constantly praying to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Constantly doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, and just staying out the way, you know. Because things are getting, Yahweh Shem Yahushua cranking it up, man. Cranking this, these judgments going out. Everything, man, you know. So we ought to be circumspect. And just do the Lord's will, man. Constantly trying to learn knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, from there, we'll go to the book of Hosea, chapter 4. And we're going to start from the top. All right, it says, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh, ye children of Israel. For the Lord Yahweh hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in the land. And hey, this sounds just like Babylon the Great, man. Not only Babylon the Great, but the world, you know. But all roads lead back to Babylon the Great. it says, verse 2, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out. And blood touches blood. You know, when they say they break out, you know, it is no limits to it. You know, no bounds. You just all over the place. No limits to the matter of wickedness that you're doing. And blood touches blood. So, you know, wherever Jake is, or you know, the wicked, but we speaking of Jake right now, you know, wherever these wicked Jakes are, hey, it's gonna be blood for blood. Blood is gonna follow. And verse 3, therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish. So, you know, Babylon the Great is on his way out. But who is it going to affect first, man? It's going to affect Jake. So everything that comes upon this land is going to hit Jake first, because we at the bottom. So, you know, we already lacking. So once everything start to fall apart, it's going to, hey, from the bottom up. It says, the land shall mourn, you know, it's going to be famine, pestilence that we just read of. And everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish. So, hey, and when you go into that word language, it is waste away. To become weak, feeble. And Jake already weak and feeble. So once everything kick off, hey, it's only going to get worse, man. Jacob's trouble. It says, with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven, yeah, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. So, hey, man, it's coming. It's only going to get worse. You know, we see the wickedness increasing. And, yeah, I did want to look up all these guns, man. The guns, the brands, and the origins of them. And you got all the brand, all the firearm brands right here, right? As you can see, it said it's like 80 of them. But you know, you got all the brands, but let's see where they originate from. This is the kicker, man. Country: United States, Italy, United States, Bulgaria, Russia, United States, Russia, United States. Hey, look how many times the United States are on this list, man. So, like I say, all roads lead back to Babylon with these weapons, man. Look at that. And all these countries, man, they Edomite countries, man. You know, you got Brazil in there, but then you got United States, which it should just be United States. Serbia. Hey, man, Russia and United States are the two main players in the manufacturing of these weapons, man. And the man that was blessed with that sword, hey, that's the people, you know, you can see. So clearly, man, you know, this Babylon the Great and the people that were blessed with the sword, you can clearly see. All right, we're going to get this and we'll end it off. It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15. And we're going to start from the top. It says, behold, speak thou into the ears of my people the words of prophecy. And that's what we're doing. When we out there on the highways and hedges, we out there speaking the words of prophecy. It says, which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper. And that's the Holy Bible that we have, man. For they are faithful and true. So everything that comes up out of the prophet's mouth, you know, that's with the 100% true, you know, GMS. Hey, man, they are faithful and true. So everything that Yahweh Shem Yahushua has put in place and revealed to the true prophets of the Lord, man, they're going to be faithful and true. So it's all going to come to pass. Verse 3, fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. So all these unbelievers, man, hey, we ain't worried about you. It says, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So when you see these people getting gunned down, you know, it's a reason why, you know, even though we may not know the exact reason, we know that Yahweh Shem Yahushua wanted it to happen. And it says, behold, said the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I will bring plagues upon the world. The sword, which is these guns, man. Famine, death, and destruction. And that's what you're seeing. And then this is just the beginning, man. This is just the beginning. You know, it hadn't even really elevated to a level that would alarm people. But, you know, us in this truth, man, we vigilant. So we see it. And verse 6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Hey, man, wickedness is going out, man. Wickedness is, hey, is at an all-time high, man. You know, you got the alphabet people, man, out of hand. You know, you got just Jake out of hand, hey, man. But, hey, you know, it's all the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, ultimately. And we just got to do our part, play our part in this movie, man, and keep bringing this truth out. And Lord willing, we one of those men to be elected, man, for that salvation. And, you know, with that being said, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rekakwadash. Shalom.